A paranormal investigator brings something home with him and ends up with 2 dead crows at his front door. This is Bone-Chilling Chronicles with Bobby. I've been a paranormal investigator for over a decade now, and I've learned to keep my emotions out of my reports. But this one still gets under my skin every time I think about it. Some experiences don't end when the investigation does. Back in 2016, our team from the Indian Paranormal Society went out to a location on Marv Road, Mumbai. I won't go into the full case details here, but it was an intense night. The kind where the equipment behaves strangely and everyone on the team goes quiet without really talking about why. We wrapped up late. I got on my bike to head home. About 5 minutes into the ride, I felt it. That specific, unmistakable weight of someone sitting behind me. Not a bag shifting, not the wind. Weight. Pressure on the seat, like a second person had climbed on. I didn't look back. I want to be honest about why. It wasn't bravery. After enough investigations, you learn that some things you don't turn around for. You just keep going, eyes forward, and get to a well-lit, familiar place as fast as you can. I rode straight home. I did what I always do after a case, showered, sat down with my recorder and notes, and started reviewing the evidence from the night. Standard procedure. I was running on very little sleep at that point, so once I'd logged what I could, I called it a night and crashed. Then I heard him. Somewhere in the middle of the night, I woke up to a voice. My father's voice. He passed away in 2007. It wasn't a dream fragment or a half-asleep misinterpretation of some background noise. It was clear, distinct, the kind of clarity that makes your whole body go still because some part of your brain immediately knows this isn't right. I was still trying to process that when I heard 3 knocks on my door. 3. Slow, deliberate. At that hour, alone, with my father's voice still ringing in my ears, I didn't open it. I've been doing this long enough to know that instinct matters. My gut told me something from Marv Road hadn't stayed at Marv Road. It had come home with me. So before I did anything else, I performed a saltwater cleansing. It's a practice I don't take lightly, and I don't reach for it unless something feels genuinely wrong. That night, everything in me said it was necessary. The next morning, I woke up to my neighbor calling me, telling me to come look outside. 2 crows, dead, right in front of my door. No mess, no obvious cause, no other bird or animal in sight. Just the 2 of them, lying exactly at my threshold, like they'd tried to stop something at the door and hadn't made it. I stood there for a long time before I said anything to my neighbor. As an investigator, my job is to look for rational explanations first, always. Could the presence on the bike have been exhaustion and adrenaline playing tricks after a heavy investigation? Maybe. Could the voice have been a hypnagogic hallucination, something that happens on the edge of sleep? Possibly. But the 3 knocks and the crows, those I still don't have an explanation for. And in 12 plus years of doing this, I've learned to respect the cases where the evidence doesn't tie itself into a neat, rational bow. I still think about that ride home sometimes, about what or who I didn't turn around to look at. Has anyone else had something follow them home from a location? I'd genuinely like to hear how you dealt with it.